Time now for your forewarned weather with Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy.
Do you know what? Let's just keep the 70s. I think this is fine.
I know it's time appropriate, Alana, but for some reason I'm just not quite ready to turn the dial to snow.
Well, I'm going to push you ladies there because we're going to turn it eventually. And it's so great when you see the Smoky Mountains because I feel like the Utah mountains are like, what's up? Like, you know what I mean? It's going to come our way, too. The change of season is great. And you can't say enough great things about the fall that we have been dealing with because it has been absolutely beautiful, even with our storms that have come through. Live view from Evanston, Wyoming. We were up there doing some work on the transmitter for Hickey Mountain. So if you're just tuning in from Evanston, we missed you. And you've got clear skies in southwestern Wyoming as well as in the Salt Lake Valley. Our ABC4 camera over Ensign Peak showing, well, not much. A little bit of haze there, but air quality looks A-OK. Satellite radar staying very quiet. We've had high pressure in control the last several days, and that high pressure acts as a storm block, keeping moisture away from us. A dry front snuck through this morning. It changed the wind direction, brought in that northwesterly flow, so we're a few degrees cooler than where we were yesterday, but all in all, it's a beautiful day. High, thin cirrus clouds over the Red Cliffs Lodge in Moab. That is such a pretty shot. Upper 70s in eastern Utah. Throughout the state, though, we just have really gorgeous conditions. 70s over there in eastern Utah, and for the I-15 corridor, 80s in Cedar City and St. George, getting to 86 this hour, low 70s in Cache Valley and in Salt Lake. We'll keep those mostly clear skies as we get through the next several hours, and our 60s will turn to 50s. Sun officially sets at 6:45. Very quiet overnight with dry and mild conditions expected as we head into our Wednesday. We'll be on the cooler side with the help of that northwesterly flow, but we're still going to stay above average even for Wednesday and then start to build back. Highest wind speeds, double digits in Provo, Delta, a little gustier over in southwestern Wyoming, but it's just a light breeze out there. As we take a look at the upper level futurecast, it shows you what's happening and why we're seeing our beautiful conditions. This high pressure is really in charge over the western United States and stays that way as we roll into the end of our work week. So we're going to close out the work week the same way we started it, with really beautiful above average October warmth. But that doesn't stay forever, so we have to enjoy it while we have it. A system from the Pacific Northwest starts to dig inland, and when it does, by the latter half of the weekend and into Monday, we start to see changes. A more progressive pattern looks like it's on the way. As we look at wet weather potential, you're going to notice that we see those isolated showers ticking up Sunday and into Monday. The long range here, the 6 to 10 day outlook, does bring above average precipitation. So here's evidence of that progressive pattern, and below average temperatures. So the warmth that we're seeing does not stick around. Long story short, enjoy it while we have it because it is stunning. Okay, regional forecast for tomorrow, 60s and 70s. This is the midweek cool down, but we're still above the average of 65 that we typically see this time of year. 80 in Moab, 87 in St. George. Checking out the next 7 days in Washington County, we get upper 80s by Friday, and then we start to cool. We are going to notice those 70s and 60s with the potential for some wet weather for the latter half of the weekend. Here's the Wasatch Front. Oh, I love the 70s in October. So nice. Friday looks great with a high of 76. The start to the weekend is really pretty. Cold front starts to move in with a trough that's going to change things up as we head into next week. So we get cooler temperatures and the chance of wet weather as we roll into our next work week. So I say you have to do all the outdoor work, get outside, enjoy, walk the dog an extra lap. I just think
you've got a few days to take advantage of.
I know, it's really, really nice. I mean, 70s.
I feel like I'm mourning the beautiful weather already.
And we still have it.
I know. Like, you got to live it up. We're in the moment. We're in the moment, right?
The dog wants to go for an extra lap, no matter what the temperature is. It could be 2 degrees outside. Let's get going.
Let's go.